Okay, here is a craft video. I've been very inspired by my friends on Facebook when I did a poll asking how many would watch me do my crafting if I did a YouTube channel. I had an overwhelming response to them, so here's my first one. I'm going to do some storage shelves. They're just a lightweight kind of thing, and you can make a lot for a little bit of money. Everything that I bought is basically from the Dollar Tree. You have this. This is a wash mat. It's one of those draining mats that you put down in your sink and you lay your clean dishes on top of it so it can drip dry. It's found over in the kitchen section of the Dollar Tree. These baskets here, they're nice and long, and you get 3 of them for $1, and they are almost the exact width, same width as the drying mat. Gonna need a pair of scissors, and you're gonna need some zip ties. Now these are a conglomeration of ones that I bought from, I don't know, either Walmart, Rural King, and or the Dollar Tree. Most of them in here I think are the Dollar Tree ones. Okay, so I already have the paper taken off of this. I have taken off most of the papers off of the little bins. I have enough to do 2 sets. And I like to do these where I have 3 in a row. And I usually leave like the first 3 empty so that I have some room at the top, because the ones I've made prior are hanging under a shelf that I have right above my crafting area. But I think this time I'm only going to leave 2 squares free, and then 3 squares free, and then about 3 squares free. So it'll be spaced out like that. Cool, easy peasy little craft here. I've seen this hack. I've seen it on Pinterest. I've seen it on YouTube. It is where I figured out how to do it. It's really not that hard. It's not that fancy, but it works so wonderfully. So you take your zip tie, and the first one on the bottom, you need to put it through the bottom square and all the way around to the bottom of the mat. Then I like to go 2 in and zip it closed. The other thing I like to do is I like to make sure all these nubs end up behind the mat. Now I don't cinch it all down right away because I like to make sure that I've got everything where I want it, and it gives me a little bit of wiggle room while I'm doing the other pieces. And I do 3 across for better support. Now that I see that's where I'm going to want it, I turn it over and I cinch it good and tight. If I get out of frame, please forgive me. This is all new. A pair of scissors to cut off the excess tails. And there's your first little basket already attached. Now I go back up to the top and I do the top Exact same way, except this time when you put it in, you're only going from the second square down to the third square, so it's a little bit not as wide right there. Still into the second slit on the little basket, and cinch the zip cord. Again, putting the tail to the back. I like to put the top one and the bottom one on first so that I get my placement, and then I can figure out where I put the middle one. And of course the zip tie is arguing with me, so I win. And if you're going to put something heavy in it, you could always bolster it up with a few more zip ties. It's not like they're that expensive. You get like 100 pack at the Dollar Tree for $1, and it comes with these short black ones, some longer red ones, and some white ones. So it's a real nice package, and you can do a lot of different things with it. Or like the 500 piece box that you see that I had these in. That was just a couple bucks too. I think it might have been like $4 or something. Okay, I'm gonna wait and cut off those last little tails after I'm all done putting these on. Okay, I like that space. So again, into the second one, and zip it through. Then also, if you're going to be doing heavier things, like I have, believe it or not, and I say believe it or not because I never wear nail polish, never, but I have a ton of nail polish. Back in my younger days when I went to the club, of course I wore nail polish, but now I use it for crafting purposes, because you can get a wide range of colors for little to no money. It's a good enamel to really get things protected and covered, and you don't have to worry about waterproofing something, because the nail polish pretty much waterproofs things if you need it waterproofed. Alright. And I'm just gonna scrunch these up. So I totally got off the subject when I'm talking about the nail polishes, but if you're gonna put something kind of heavy, like a whole bunch of bottles of nail polish, they do start to kind of, when you have them in here, they kind of start to bend it out like this. So what I do is I take one of these longer white ones and I put it in through the center, and I lightly zip it just so that the centerpiece has a little bit more support and it doesn't bow out. But I'm gonna probably be having some lighter weight stuff in this one. Got lots of glitters. The glitter stuff that I do, that's kind of one of the reasons I'm leaning towards the name that I'm going to be putting for my YouTube channel. In this video, I don't even quite have that picked out yet, so everything is really, really new. And then to hang this, if you wanted to, like if you have if you're renting and you can't really put holes in the wall, you can get the command hook strips and use those to hook through here with the command hook strips and hang it on the wall. If you're not renting, or if you can put holes in your wall, a couple of nails at an angle or a couple of angled pitcher holders and nailed into the wall will hold it in place. And I'm going to have like a gazillion of these up on my walls. Also in the summertime for camping, our camper we have, it lacks a lot of storage space, so these will be lightweight storage shelves for in the camper that if they fall, they won't break. If they do break, it's $2 worth of product. And because they're so lightweight, it doesn't take a whole lot to hang on the wall, and the walls in the campers will be able to support them too. So that's my first little craft, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to pretend like this is already on YouTube, and if you like this, make sure you click the subscribe button, hit the like button, the thumbs up button, all that good stuff. See you on the next one.